This video is sponsored by tell those close to you that you love them. Even if you don't talk anymore, even if you're past of now divided, you're no longer together. Make sure you tell everyone you appreciate them for their past and you wish them nothing but the best going forward. You never know what day will be your last. Hello everybody and welcome to the week 4 of the 2021-2022 NFL season and my prediction picks. I'm your host, the Blind Canadian Cat. Feel free to call me Cody P, CPZ. I got my boss calling me that now. So, I guess for those who haven't been aware, I'm now back at McDonald's. I used to work at McDonald's a couple years ago. I'm back there now, but I'm at a different location because there's like 4 of them in the Philomath-Corvallis area. So I'm at a different location now. But for a couple of days, they had me sent back to the location I used to work at. So, on one of those days there, I left a note saying, "Hey, it was nice to be back here. Good memories, blah, blah, blah. Peace, love, and trust, CPZ." And freaking, I didn't realize they were actually going to send that to new boss man. So, he's now calling me CPZ. After trying to get that stuck with everyone else, the first person who's actually calling to me on a somewhat consistent basis is now my new boss. So, hey. It's stuck with someone. It's stuck with someone. Whew. And, why do I bring up the message of telling your loved ones you love them, past, present, future? Well, not only does it tie in perfectly to Brady and Belichick, because whatever you want to say about them, yes, they both equally should deserve love and respect for the 6 rings they won, the 9 trips they made, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. But, I want to get a little serious with y'all, to give you all an update, because, you know, my life, who knows at this point, but we're smiling anyway. Friday night, work, I'm biking home from work, I cross an intersection, and I guess the car does not see me, and I get struck by said car. And it turns out that I'm very fortunate, very lucky, next to nothing happened, really. I've got some pain in my shoulder and side, a couple scratches and bruises, but that's about it. The bike's trashed, but I got away lucky, scot-free, I guess. But, it got me thinking a little more about, you know, damn, that could have gone really bad, really bad. But somehow it's almost like nothing happened, really. I mean, yes, this is still hurting 5 days later, but hey, we're doing what we can, and we're alive and kicking. Hell, you can see one of the road burn marks I got. But, yeah. But that's what I say, you know. I'm very fortunate, very lucky that I got away with bare minimum. But others in that situation probably get a lot worse. Broken bones, other significant injuries, or even the worst of the worst. These things happen. So, just a reminder to y'all, to cherish life, value life, spend time with your loved ones. Whether that's family, whether that's close friends, whether that's people on the internet, because welcome to the new generation, you can be friends with people online. Trust me, that's one of the main reasons I'm still doing YouTube, all these years later. But, yes, cherish life, cherish everything, and try to smile when you can. It does wonders. It does wonders. Anywho, let's get going more on a positive note and talk about these great picks, bruh. We'll cover up the fungos, but I gotta tell you, these picks, chef's kiss. 13-3 straight up. 9-7 against the spread. Not perfect, but you know what? With against the spread, I'll take a fucking positive. We were what? 11-21 heading into the week. So to get damn near double the wins, I'll shut my mouth and take it. And then Twitter totals, we went to go 10-6. 10-4 to go into Sunday night, but when we lost the last 2. Trying to rely too much on the under, and it comes back to bite us a couple times. But hey, not every game can be under, so it is what it is. And garbage time points, they hurt. They really do. But bringing up totals right now to 31-17 straight up, 18-28-2 against the spread, and 29-19 on the totals. I don't expect the totals to keep going in this positive way that I've been experiencing, but you know what? I'm going to keep riding it while I can, because that's what I do. And today's drink of drinks that I'm trying so hard to not make Mountain Dew at this point, now that I'm spending money I don't need to spend. Well, I mean, I guess I could spend the money if I wanted to, but it really is a waste of money. This is Dr. Pepper Cream Soda. Mixing it up a little bit, trying to have a little fun, a little creativity. I gotta imagine we're gonna stay away from soda here eventually. I don't know. I don't want to just be just soda. Look into some juices or some various other smoothies and whatnot. Hell, I'm not too far away from coffee shops. Maybe we'll do a coffee one of these days. Or if the Ravens disappoint me, which, with the way the injury list keeps lining up, they're bound to disappoint me somewhere along the line. Maybe we can go back into alcohol. Woo! But anyway, let's get into my picks. You're going to be friends with me again, Justin. I did pick 4 dogs. Granted, some of them, you have to pick them because it's like, let's be real here. But others, it is what it is. But I need to pick more than 4 because obviously more than 4 don't do it. But hey, I went 13-3 last week, so if I can get away with like 12-4, 11-5 this week, I don't care still. I don't care. So here's these picks. First one, since he's going to steamroll Jacksonville, because Jacksonville is ass, bruh. They is ass. Trevor Lawrence. I don't know if it's Urban Meyer, the poorly run Jags franchise, or maybe it's just him himself. But he does not look good. He doesn't. To be fair, none of the rookies look good. But that's probably because they're on shitty organizations or got shitty teams built around them. But they don't look good. It's bad. It's really bad. But speaking of rookie quarterbacks, Matt Nagy needs to be fired. Urban Meyer, I don't know what's going on yet. But either way, Burrow's back. He's looking good. Or Pittsburgh's that bad to make Burrow look that good. But anywho, Jacksonville's really bad. So, even though it's Thursday, it's still a little iffy. I think Cincy steamrolls Jacksonville. I mean, I'll have questions about Cincy if they don't. Like, I don't know. Because at the same time, I don't know if I want to believe that Cincy's going to be that good of a team. Can they get to, I almost said 8-8, 8-9, 9-8? I think that's where they should be projected to be. But hey, if they can get to 10 wins, they can sneak into the playoffs. All the credit to Zach Taylor and that staff. Joe Burrow's that dude. I still think you should have drafted O-line, but clearly Jamar Chase is working out. Hey. But yeah, Jacksonville's trash. Cincy should roll this game. 7.5, I'll take it. Screw it. Dallas and Carolina. This game intrigues me. Also for the fact that they're giving Dallas 5. While I will go on record. Carolina's 3-0. You give credit, but I'm not that impressed with them. Especially with the game in Houston where, hey, check my Twitter. I predicted the score exactly right. Give me my love. But they're one of the more shaky 3-0s. And yes, you can point at New Orleans as a significant win, but I'm still not sure whether or not I want to give New Orleans love. Especially since now, I'm taking this right now. The Packers and Saints game, trash that. That means nothing. Green Bay didn't care. Saints overdid it. No, that game means nothing for either team going into the rest of this season. Let's get that out there right now. That game, nothing. So with that being said, looking at the last 2 games of the Saints, unknown against, or shut out by Carolina essentially, and then mostly defensively dominating New England. Offense, not much, but defensively dominating New England. So, again, we also don't know what to feel about New England. So, more or less, can Carolina win this game against Dallas? Yes, they could. But I'm not there. I think Dallas I'm not going to predict Dallas going to the Super Bowl by any chance, but I think Dallas is a good team. If that defense keeps playing the way it's playing, excuse me, Dallas will be there. Dallas will be competing. Because at this point, it's LA, Tampa, Green Bay, and Dallas. I'm not buying into either San Fran, Arizona, or even if Seattle can dig themselves out of the tunnel, they're hype. I'm not buying into Carolina, personally. I'm not buying into whoever's left in the NFC South or the East or the North. I'm not buying into them. It's those four. Dallas is the fourth best team in the NFC. Despite the records, I don't care. I think Dallas is that good. I'm taking Dallas over Carolina. But with that being said, do I think Carolina can win this game? I think they can. So I'm going to give them that 5. I do not think Dallas will blow out Carolina. But either way, I'd just take the 5 for Carolina. But I think Dallas wins this game. I think Cleveland take care of Minnesota, even though Minnesota, at this point, do I give you benefit of the doubt? Maybe. Kirk Cousins, like I said, I refuse to trash talk Kirk Cousins, so I will say he is playing really well. He is playing really well. He is not the reason Minnesota is, 1-2? It's not his fault. They should be 2-1. Freaking kicker learns how to make a kick, but the football guys were looking at me on survival, so thank you. But, Minnesota is, I think, better, or at least Kirk Cousins is better than I think given credit for. But I really like this Browns team. I just posted a thing on Twitter. You're probably not going to see this video until tomorrow after the tweet, but I really like Cleveland. I think they have a really good chance of representing the AFC. I do. So with that being said, I think I'm going to take them over Minnesota. I think they have a really good chance. Detroit over Chicago. At this point, fuck Chicago until Matt Nagy's fired. Honestly. I have no faith in Chicago. Detroit, I'm sorry. As a Ravens fan, I want to talk to you Lions for a second here. Was there a delay of game that should have been called? Probably. But let's be real. No one likes a game that ends on penalties. Or lets penalties. No one likes when the refs decide a game. And I want to say this. The fact that you lost on an NFL record kick. NFL record kick. It was just not meant to be. Like, if it was a 30-yard kick that he made, I'd feel a little more pity for you guys. But that shit was 66 yards. It was just not meant to be, Detroit. It was not meant to be. And realistically, you should have been blown out anyway. Hollywood learns how to catch a couple of passes, which, yes, I know, we'll go back and forth with Hollywood. I'm so 50-50 with that guy. But I can't really yes, you're cursed, but I can't feel bad if we're officiating if a kicker's going to make a 66-yard field goal. I can't. It was just not meant to be for you guys. Sorry, not sorry. But I'll give you the win over Chicago. I think that coaching staff deserves some love. Dan Campbell's got those guys playing hard for a team that should not be anywhere good, period. But I think you beat Chicago. If Matt Nagy's not fired by now, he should be after this week. Or, I don't know. Nagy's got to go. He's going to ruin Justin Fields if he stays. Fuck you, Vegas, but I'm taking that line, but fuck you for 16.5. Goddamn. I hate you. Fuck me. But I'm taking that 16.5. Fuck me. Pissed off KC team against a bad Philly team. Yeah. Tennessee against the crappy Jets. Yeah, I'm not giving Jets cover anymore. No. I figure, maybe they'll make the Denver game respectable because we don't really believe in Denver. But it's bad. Like I said in Jacksonville, it's bad in New York. For both teams. East Rutherford, New Jersey, whatever. It's bad. So no, I'm not giving you. But that being said, for the Giants, given that it's the Saints, and Saints, again, I still think they're all a little more hype than whatever. So I'm going to give the Giants the cover. I think the Saints still win, but I'm going to give the Giants the cover. Atlanta, you got your one because it was Chris's wedding. Congratulations to Chris and Rachel. I think I'm playing Rachel in the Fantasy in the Sleeper League this week, so hi, Rachel. And also Rachel, the Lions fan. Sorry about that. Not that you watch football, but hey. But married Rachel, the Cowboys fan. I like your team. And I'm going to beat you in fantasy this week. Rams to win. Like I said, I think Arizona will be good, but the Rams have had the number for years, and the Rams are better than last year. So the Rams will beat Arizona, and I'll take the 4.5. Seattle, they might be bad, but I don't have any faith in San Fran. So I think Seattle wins. Baltimore wins, even though... Would I be surprised if Denver won this game? No. But, that being said, Denver is a good, bad team. Baltimore might be a bad, good team, if that makes any sense. Baltimore's too injured to be playing the way they do, so they're going to play heart attack games every week and ruin my emotions. But I'm going to give them a win over Denver. Green Bay will absolutely demolish Pittsburgh. Tampa will absolutely demolish New England. And I think the Chargers prove that they're more legit than the Raiders, even though I think both teams have a good chance of making the playoffs. Even though you could also argue Denver and KC. KC will be in the playoffs. KC will win the division. Denver, Teddy Bridgewater might be respectful enough that they can take the 7th seed, but that'll all depend on the Chargers and Raiders. And then you also got to deal with the significance of all the other teams. AFC is going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of teams fighting for those wildcard spots. I will say that now. It's going to be interesting. There you have those picks. We'll talk fantasy. I went 1-3. I lost in the Progs League. I'm 0-3 in the Progs League. I lost in the Yellow A. I'm 1-2 there. And I lost in the Sleeper League. My first loss this season, bringing me to 2-1. But hey, I won in the Discord's Finest League, bringing me to 2-1 in there as well. I have Week 4 matchups against these people. Future me can put them in there for me. Because I forgot. Because I don't look. But hey, at least I remember to write down my last week's results. And I said this on Twitter, but I'm going to say this again. My early season reactions. Dallas should run away with the NFC East. And legit, the Browns. I do think the Browns should be heavily favored to be a Final Four team. Or at least reach the conference championship in the AFC. I really do think that's... I just like this Brown team. I do. And if Casey's going to keep being shaky, I don't really have much faith in the Bills, to be honest, even if they blew out DC. And I just don't know where I am with the Titans, the Ravens. Pittsburgh's not going to be there. I don't know. Anywho, those are my picks. Those are my predictions. And remember, doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. Because this is my say. My rules. My channel. I barely drank any of this, but maybe that's because I'm looking at the battery on here, about to pick out. I thought I fully charged the thing, but I guess not. But anyhow, I'm rattling on. This video is going to be longer than the other 2s, 3s, 4s. I already lost count. But that is all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my lovely video. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, where I post my total predictions, and I just BS about other things altogether. Or I give Justin his shit for the Rule of 4. Make sure, and don't forget to follow the NFL YouTuber Prognosticator's Facebook page. That's also in the description of this lovely YouTube video down below. Follow me on Instagram, Blind Canadian Cat. I post mostly bullshit on there, because I don't post on there often enough, but I'm there. Follow me on Twitch, because I'm live there more often. And if I don't be lazy, you should be having gaming videos coming up here in a couple of days. Shout out to Travis for a thumbnail help. You'll see in a couple of days, hopefully. Follow all the Discords I'm in, because you look to see me talk with all my Discord friends. And me rave about Lumity. Lumity? The reference from my first video. Peace, love, and trust. I'm your favorite cat from Canada, even though I'm born and raised in the beautiful state of Oregon. I am the cat repping the Pacific Northwest, I am your Week 3 winner in the Bridgewater's Pick'em Pool. And I am the Stubborn Ravens and Trailblazers fan. Two teams on the opposite side of the country because, of course. And with that, I bid you all a good night, and I will see you next time.